Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thank you so much for watching this video. My name is Rhea, and don't forget to subscribe, like and share. So I'm doing this video to share with you guys my story and to also show you guys how I achieved this look. It's not really gonna be a tutorial because I'm just gonna be talking about the journey that I've been through, in order for me to get my first degree ever, finally. Jesus Christ. So I just want to share with you guys my story and then motivate those of you guys who are feeling demotivated, who feels like, I've been working on this thing for so long, it's not happening. God, is it for me? It's for you. Okay, you just have to keep on pushing, you just have to keep on putting in more effort. So I'm spreading positivity in my channel, honey, and I just want to motivate you guys, in order to take my story and use it in yours, and then to realize that it's never ever too late to achieve anything in your life. So without wasting any time, let's get to it, honey. Okay guys, so my journey began back in 2014. Fresh out of matric 2014, I was admitted at the University of the Free State, doing my first year there, doing BCom economics, right? Okay, fine, I got in, the year began. So a few months later, during 2014, my dad passed away, right? What a tragedy, because like he was the breadwinner, he was the one that is paying for everything. I didn't have a bursary. I knew that, he's the person that is gonna genuinely take care of me and make sure that I complete my degree. But now he's no longer there. So now 2014 passes, right? And then I have to go back to school 2015. And remember that like I don't have a bursary, I don't have like anybody to pay for my fees. So and then my mom luckily managed to get some money for me to get in. Okay, fine. I registered. I went in, right? But during that year, I wanted to change courses from economics. Remember, I registered become economics to accounting because I felt like, well, I failed economics and it's a major, right? So that automatically means I have to do an extra year. Okay, fine. So I changed to accounting. It's fine. It's still 3 extra years, right? Okay, now 2015 ends. I passed very well, like my results were very good. So I had to go back to school 2016. Remember that now we're still not getting any money because my dad's estate is taking forever and so okay, and then in 20 beginning of 2016 I decided that I wanted to go. Obviously I had to go back. So now I also don't have money. I don't have a bursary yet. So while I'm still in my freaking December, January comes, like I'm nervous, guys. Like I'm just like, yo, I can't believe that like I'm gonna be a dropout. Okay, cool. Now I'm just like, what am I gonna do? I continue, I make calls, nothing is happening. I try other means, like nothing is happening, and I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna stay in my freaking and like feel sorry for myself. I'm gonna pack my bag and I'm gonna go to Bloemfontein. I pack my bags, I go to Bloemfontein. When I get there, the first thing that I did was to go to the financial aid. When I get to the financial aid, just to find out, how much am I owing, like other ways that I can like work around this. And then when I get there, that guy asks for my student number. I don't know, I forgot the man's name. So he asks for my number, my student number, right? So I give him my student number, and he's like, no, you got a bursary from Facet. Facet said that they're gonna pay for your fees. I was like, what? If that was not God, that is when I was like, you know what, God, you got me. You will always move mountains for me. Okay, fine. I get a gig 2016 sharp 2017. It's my final year now. I I know that like I'm almost done with my become accounting. Guy, guys. So now I am messing up, right? I'm messing up now. I fell pregnant. Now I don't know what to do. Like, oh my goodness, I can't go to school. I always want to sleep when I have to be in class. Like, I want to sleep all the time. All the time. Like 7 a.m. I have to be in class. I have to make sure that my homework is done so that when I get to that class I understand what is going on, because if I don't do it, I'm not gonna get anything. Hey, so now I'm like, you know what, let me just try to continue. It's hectic, guys. It's so hectic. It's hectic. Fine. So now I had like 8 modules for my final year. I only passed 3 out of 8. Hey? No, I only passed 3 out of 8. I failed 5 modules. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to go back home. I'm going to, find my way through. I'm just going to leave this. I'm going to, go have my baby and just like make a decision afterwards of what's going to happen. Okay, cool. I continue, ne? I had my baby 2018, my baby girl, my little wawa, right? And then I get it now. I want to go back to school. 2018, I have my baby. I applied to Unibo during that year. I applied to Unibo. I'm like, now they can like at least credit me for like the modules that I already did there, and I can just like continue. Maybe it's just gonna be a year. Little did I know, guys. Yo, the system, oh well, fuck you up. Hey, it will literally fuck you up. But anyway, so now I get it, they admitted me go Unibo. So I go to Unibo, fine. Now I don't have a bursary, right? So no, actually no, I'm lying. So remember that I applied to Unibo, right? So my hope was that it was just a backup for me, right, to apply to Unibo. What I personally wanted to do was to like get a bursary and then go back to Bloemfontein, just like do my remaining 5 modules. But now it's difficult to get it. It's difficult to like, get money for me to like just go in and just like register. So I also applied for NSFAS during the year. So NSFAS accepted me, fine. So when I go back to UFS, they're like, no, we can't help you because you didn't pass 50% of the modules that you registered for. Yo, guys, imagine that time, like it took me 2 whole days to even get to speak to that person who said that. The first day I went to school and I was there the whole day. Like I went from 6 a.m. They couldn't even help us because like there were so many people. They couldn't help us. They're like, no, okay, the last 10 people will help them first the following day. That following day, Mr. Train, I'll never forget that man in my life. He was telling me that no, NSFAS doesn't work like that. You didn't meet the requirement, so it means we can't take you. There's nothing we can do. Unless if you pay for yourself, then you can come back to school. I'm devastated. I'm like, yo, devastated. That night, yo, guys, I went to go drink. I went to get drunk. I told my friend, I was like, friend, Arazai, and like, yo, this can't be life. So now I'm stressed. I don't know what to do. The following day, I'm like, okay, I'm going back to my Mafikeng. I went back to my Mafikeng. I come back to my Mafikeng. Imagine that time, like I packed all my things. I was so hopeful. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get in. This is it. Like, yo, So I come back and then I'm like, I asked my sister, girl, like, what can I do? And then she's like, no, go to Unibo and check Unibo. They will register you. So fine. I go to Unibo and then I registered with NSFAS. Okay, so I thought that in my head, no, they'll never find out that I went to another university. And I thought that it actually didn't matter, like I didn't think that it was going to be a big deal. Sharp, I get to Unibo and like they also couldn't register me. They wanted to credit my modules that I did. at UFS, but they were saying 2 years. They only crediting me 50%. And I was like, it doesn't make sense for me to do that. Fine. Remember when I go to Unibo again, I registered CA, guys. I registered CA. I was like, no, I can do this. Let me just forget about that degree. Let me just start something else from scratch. Guy, I am Bonsadi Flames CA thing. It showed me flames for days. So I failed accounting again. Imagine, guys. Imagine. Like, at this point, had I not lost hope, I don't know. And like, this is not the worst case scenario, like, to begin with. And like, I'm just like telling you guys this to show you guys that, like, if you're persistent, no matter what, because certain things do happen in life that you never really thought would happen. Like, but if you're persistent about your goals, you are going to reach them. All right. So let me just go back to the makeup, guys. Here I'm just like using a little bit of my brown eyeshadow to just set. So remember, I used concealer to draw out to sculpt my face. So I want to set it using the powder eyeshadow, using eyeshadow. Okay, fine. So now that I've failed accounting and like it's an automatic extra year, I had to make a decision that, you know what, I'm not gonna continue with it, because who's gonna pay for my fees? I can't afford to like be in university for a long time, longer than I've already been. So I make a decision. I'm like, okay, fine, I'm changing again. I'm going back to economics now, because like during that first year of CA, I managed to get like some distinctions on economics. So I was like, you know what, let me just major in it. And like, this is the final time that I'm doing this. I have to work extremely hard. I have to like keep on pushing. Okay, come second year, I switch. Fine, the road was smooth. I switched to economics. Cool, at least no extra year, so it means I'm left with one extra year. Okay, so I managed to register. NSFAS is still saying yes. Right. Okay, I register. The year begins. I continue, and then around March, guys, like during my second year, NSFAS decides to cut me off. Okay, so you guys are cutting me off. Why? They're telling me that no, it's because of the N+2 rule. It doesn't matter if you were funded by NSFAS or not. We count the number of years that you were at any university, at any institution, that you were actually a student. It doesn't matter if we were funding you or not. So meaning that they were counting the number of years that I've been in university, right? Because I was in Bloom. Remember that I was in Bloom. So it caught up with me. What I thought will never catch up with me caught up with me. Fine, I'm getting the shock of my life. I'm panicking. I'm going crazy. I don't know what to do. Oh my goodness. Like, I've put in so much effort to be here. Now this. Now what? Okay, cool. I'm just like, I'll make a plan. I'll figure it out. I wanted to even leave it. I was just like, you know what? Maybe school is really not for me. I remember like asking one of the SCC members, you know what, like, I don't want to do this anymore. Like, I'm tired, I'm exhausted. Like, how am I going to even finish school? So his advice was that it's either you quit, you go, you deregister, you don't owe your university any money, or you continue. Because by the grace of God, at least NSFAS, they always do their things late. You know that. Imagine if they did it like early, before the year began, and now they find out this and they're like, nope, we're not registering you. So he was like, you are registered, continue with your studies, and then we'll figure it out during the year. You apply, you work hard, you get good marks, you get a bursary again. That is the year that COVID started, remember? So for me, COVID was really a blessing in my life, because I didn't have to travel to school every day. I didn't have to like worry about what I'm gonna eat the whole day. I didn't have to worry like about quite a few things that needed money. Fine, I continue. So the year went by, got really good marks also. I continue. And then towards the end of the year, I think like around November. All right, remember I'm pushing hard. Like I'm always studying. I'm just like, you know what, I'm not gonna give up. I'm almost at the finish line, guys. Like I can't, there's no way. So fine, around November I get a bursary, but like that bursary only covered my fees, not anything else. Okay, fine. So the year went by. I finished my second year. That is my second year, right? And then now I have to go back and do my third year, final year. That is last year. That is 2021. So okay, I I don't have money to register. Remember that I get stranded, you know. Like that bursary didn't pay all my fees. They left around like 3,000 rand. So I had to make a plan on like how am I gonna register again. Like, yo guys, school is emotionally draining. Like it strips off your sanity. It stresses you. It just like it's so bad school. Like, yo, okay, now I'm struggling. I'm making calls. I'm trying to figure it out. Like I don't know what to do. I'm stressed as hell. I was even thinking of selling drugs. Like, no, like seriously, literally legit. Okay, now luckily one of my family members helped me to pay for my registration. Cool, I pay for my registration. Final year, yes, we in. Now I'm less worried because I'm in. I had to make it. There's no way that I'm gonna fail. I cannot fail. I have to push. I have to focus. Get pusher. The year goes by, still no bursary. I'm broke as hell. Like I'm broke, literally broke. And luckily things were not like contact sessions. So yes, now that year I push, right, around I think August, and then I got a bursary. I got the best bursary ever, guys. Like, oh my goodness, it's from Facet. It's a Musabo network bursary, and like I cannot thank those people enough, like because they've done so much for me. So now from being extremely broke to getting a bursary that covers everything. It covers books, it gives you an allowance. They gave me a free laptop, they gave me free data, like everything, you know, like the best. And I was so grateful. That was like literally God shining his light on me. And I was like, you know what, now that I'm getting an allowance, I'm like so happy. I was so grateful. I'm still grateful for them because they opened doors for me. And like it's the same bursary that actually helped me to start my business, my sense always business, you know. Like I got some money to, you know, stock up my products and like be able to push, you know. So I'm finally graduating, guys. I'm finally done with my BCom economics degree, and like this was literally God's work. And I just wanted to share this with you guys to show you that it's possible. You can do it. Doesn't matter the circumstances. It doesn't matter what is going on in your life, like, you know, literally. So I hope you guys find inspiration in this and like help you overcome your challenges. So guys, this is the end of my video. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to share. Okay, so I really love how this look turned out. Cheap. We are all cheapies, guys. You're just one tutorial away. So don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe and like and share. Help another girlies to be the cheapie also. So I'll see you guys on my next video. Okay, bye.